Figure we'll start with some good news, okay? Because Ontario, and I can't believe we're at a point in time where over in Alberta, there's a little clip of a video going around right now of Alberta's Premier Jason Kenney flirting with the idea of, oh my God, adding booster shots to the vaccine passport, just making it just kicking out down the road for, I don't know, the end of time. But at least fathead Doug Ford isn't going to mandate vaccines for healthcare workers. So you take the good, you take the bad, and you fucking burn down the country. The Ford government announced today that it will not mandate the COVID-19 vaccine for healthcare workers. According to Colin DeMello of CTV News, I should just spit for even just saying that, the Ford government are pointed to cancellations of surgeries and diagnostic tests from staffing shortages due to vaccination mandates. Yeah, that's, so, okay, we're gonna not do something, okay, we're not gonna impose a government rule because the government rule we imposed ended up having an adverse effect that we could have totally foreseen happening. Makes sense? I'm glad that they're starting to learn from their mistakes, I guess. A similar proposal by Quebec had to be cancelled 2 weeks ago. Quebec Health Minister Christian Dubé announced that the province would push back its deadline for healthcare workers, push it back indefinitely, push it back for everybody. Just go back to regular fucking life, you tards. Healthcare workers to get their 2 doses of vaccine by 30 days. The initial deadline set by the provinces stood at October 15th. It's the 4th of November. Seems like it's been working fine. During a press conference on Wednesday, Dubé said that the province will do away with the mandate altogether. Cool. And again, Alberta, which was open and free and wonderful for so long, just automatically fucking turned directly on a dime. So maybe because they'll see that Big Brother and Big Sister over there out east are finally doing something, maybe they'll finally find the balls to fucking do it. So you'll love to see it. And like I said, we're going to start off with some good news, and this is the only way that fucking things happen, okay? Stand together, let their stupid fucking policies fail on the face of it. Maybe they'll learn from it. And if not, you just gotta push back harder. You just gotta stay strong in the face of this nonsense. Speaking of staying in the face of certain things, Justin Trudeau, blackface. Well, no, to be fair, it's just other hypocrisy in the Liberal government. But a Trudeau MP criticizes Toronto teacher for wearing blackface. What did he have to say about Trudeau wearing blackface? That's my boss right there. Course, Parkdale High Park MP Ralph Varani, of course, criticized a public school teacher in his riding who wore blackface to his class, calling this an act of intolerance. All right. I'm sure that's exactly what he did, but whatever. Halloween is a time of celebration, not a time for intolerance. Ugh, I fucking hate this country, dude. The wearing of blackface by a teacher in Parkdale, CI is simply unacceptable. We need to prompt investigate. No, you don't. By the TDSB, and our community needs to see prompt accountability. How many people were affected? How many people were offended by this horrific act? I hope he was just cosplaying as Rambo, and the next time he does as such, he should probably just take his costume to Capitol Hill, maybe. To the students who had the courage to speak up, know that we stand with you fighting anti-black racism. It's all of our responsibility. Many across social media were quick to point out Varani's boss, Justin Trudeau, wore blackface so many times that he himself could not put an exact number on it. Once, twice, 3 times? 3 times, right. Oh no, wait, there was that 4th, and there was that weekend. Do we count separate parties about the same event in the same, I don't know, but I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Fuck off. Photos leaked in 2019 of Trudeau in racist makeup. He said that he was wary of being definitive about this because of the recent pictures that came out I had not remembered. Trudeau apologized for the makeup and called the action racist. Ergo, he's a racist. Glad he could finally fucking admit it. Speaking of racists, we got Jagmeet Singh of the NDP calls for an end of dress code in the House of Commons to accommodate trans and Two-Spirit MPs. How many of those are there? This is the same asshole who called for a unanimous vote, and it was blocked by a member of the Bloc Québécois of all fucking groups. He wanted a unanimous declaration that Canada is a racist country. Alright. In the House of Commons itself. What a fucking mongoloid. Canada's NDP has said that it is time to end the dress code in the House of Commons. Why? House of Commons has a jacket and tie rule for men, but no specific dress code for women. What is it, tank tops and booty shorts? No? Okay. The NDP called the dress code archaic. Why? Saying it should be eliminated. Alright. NDP wants to do this in order to accommodate transgender, non-binary, and two-spirit MPs if they were to ever get elected. Okay, so once again, these mental patients are apparently too weak and, I don't know, just can't do something that's been in place forever because they are that fucked up in the head that they can't just buy a suit and tie if they're a biological man or wear a skirt if they're a female. Okay. Try to keep this one short because the other two videos were super long. And talking about my own home country makes me sad because it's all bad. Bank of Canada warns that Trudeau's climate offensive will cause an economic shrink. You don't fucking say. Seems pretty obvious to me. Bank of Canada says it is expecting sharp declines. Having said this, the Bank of Canada did not say whether it is expecting job losses. Well, okay, listen, he's going to be capping production on the oil and gas industry, the only thing in this fucking godforsaken country that actually produces wealth. If he's going to be doing that in order to meet net zero by 2050 or whatever the fuck the thing is, because if we get any hotter, the entire world's just going to erupt into fucking liquid heat death. The Bank of Canada has warned that vast sectors of Canadians' economy will shrink significantly under Trudeau's policies that are intended to combat climate change. Sure. The Deputy Governor of the Bank of Canada said he is expecting sharp declines. Having said this, the Bank of Canada does not say whether they are expecting job losses. Our actions to mitigate climate change will lead to massively restructuring global economies. That just reads like just a byline for the Great Reset. Everybody's economy. Ugh. Worry about Canada's economy, you fucking globalist scum. You'll see certain sectors shrink in terms of particularly emission-sensitive sectors shrink significantly, but not the private jet industry. Boy, is that a booming prospect in terms of economic presence as time goes on. The bank has announced that they will release data regarding the economic harm done to Canadian industry by climate policy on the geographic level. Fuck off. We're going to release in relatively fine detail the data underlying the scenarios themselves, the sectoral implants, the negative outcome impacts by sectors as well, so that financial institutions can grab that and, reading the technical documents, should hopefully be better able to do their own risk assessment, said the bank. At COP26, Trudeau pledged to ban coal exports by 2030, a mere 2 years away at this point. Can't believe that. This coal is used predominantly in the creation of steel. Yeah, so the manufacturing of useful goods. Yeah, we need to stop doing that because of climate change. Speaking at COP26 in Glasgow, UK, Trudeau said that climate action can't wait. Cool, if you say it, it must be true, right? Trudeau, because true's in your name, oh my god! Went on to say that Canada will continue to do our part, whether you want to join in or not, because our well-coiffed dictator has all of our best intentions in mind. In his recent cabinet reshuffle, Trudeau placed two hardcore environmentalists in top positions. Steven Guilbeault, for example, was named the environmental minister after he was just trying to censor the fucking internet. But don't worry, he's still going to have a say in that one. The environmental businessman Jonathan Wilkins was named as the Minister for Natural Resources, where he'll go head-to-head with Canada's robust oil and gas industry. I don't know who that is, but it's probably bad because everybody who's associated with Trudeau's a fucking creep. These two appointments have been seen as a symbol of Trudeau's aggressive climate strategy. Yeah, no, he's definitely hell-bent on making the world a better place. It only comes at the cost of everybody's individual sovereignty. That's cool. Make plans to leave. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff here going up for tomorrow as well, and it looks like I've got enough stuff for Saturday as well, for at least most of it. So I'm gonna leave one block open, and so if there's big news stories for Friday and Saturday, we'll be able to talk about them as well. And Sunday's already recorded, so I think I've answered all of the comments and questions that have come across my desk here over the past 24 hours. And yeah, if I didn't get to it, I'm sorry, it just didn't highlight for me, and I don't go back and look through all of the old videos because there's like 1,000 up on the channel, and I would literally blow my brains out if I had to do that every single day. So if you guys don't hear back from me, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's just that I'm ignoring comments for the next couple of days because I got some things to think about and a couple of adjustments to make. But still be putting out content. Don't worry about that. I'm not giving up on this stuff. I just need to refine my process and give myself some ample time to think. So please do take some time over the next couple of days to do that for yourself as well, because I find it beneficial. I hope you guys also do as well, just as much as you find the content beneficial, because I don't want to make this all about me. I work incredibly hard on this stuff. I do a lot of research, and I try to provide the best information for everybody every single fucking day, because I don't see enough of that out there. I see a lot of clickbaiters. I see a lot of people who only want to put out 6, 8, 9 minute long videos. I know I put out a couple of shorter videos a few times a week, but I always want to provide very content dense material, and it's all about the material. I could give a fuck about me being on the screen. It's just something nice to put over in the corner because, well, better than just staring at a blank screen, right? And sometimes, you know what, I like to make little sight gags and, you know, roll my eyes whenever I read something particularly stupid, especially when it comes to Canadian content. But hope you guys appreciate it. Even if you don't, I'm still going to do it. And if you want to leave a cunty comment, that's totally fine, because I'll just drop the nuke on you and call you a pedophile or something equally fun. Whatever YouTube will just allow to stick around. I personally like calling people panel van enthusiasts if you particularly rub me the wrong way, like you would a 12-year-old. With that said, I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.